How far along are you? That's none of your business, Zeke. It is, if you're carrying my baby. I remember what you were like when I worked for your family all those years ago. I doubt you're asking me about Vivian out of the kindness of your heart. You haven't worked for my family for over 20 years, surely. A lot has changed. I'm sure it has. Just like I'm sure that you're still the power-hungry business mogul I knew long ago. And I ain't gonna let you devour my baby in the process. What do you mean he wanted you, Quinlan? That monster, when I was growing up, that monster would force himself on me. Quinlan, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Can't say that I blame you, Ben. What Virgil did to me growing up, it's unspeakable. I'm so sorry. What's going on with you guys this time? Are you gonna tell them, JJ? It's not like running your mouth is something that's new to you. Because if I say something, just don't accuse me of being a snitch. We asked for an answer, and we want one now. Here's the thing, Shelly. Everyone at school knows that Yvette is pregnant. Except Vanessa and I didn't go around telling other people about it. What's the long face for, Yvette? I might as well give you two a heads up since the whole town is gonna find out. Find out about what? The whole school found out that I'm pregnant. Hey, Mama. Hi, baby. Did Isidore approach you about something lately? Approach me about what? I'm only asking cause he stopped by the diner today. It's all in the past now, and what matters is that Virgil is out of my life and out of Zeke's life. I understand that he's not hurting you anymore, but something like this isn't something you just leave in the past, Quinlan. It sticks with you forever. I really wish it didn't. And Zeke doesn't know what sort of man his father is. Zeke's aware that his father was a con man, but he never knew what Virgil did to me. Virgil has hurt Zeke enough by barely being a father. I don't want my brother to go through any more pain, but Virgil shouldn't be allowed to roam the streets. What Virgil did to me, it was years ago, Ben. How am I gonna gather any evidence to put him in prison? I can't believe what I'm hearing. Jeremiah Dorval Jr., how could you? Why would you do something like that to another person? Vanessa? Didi? Why did you even tell JJ about Yvette? We didn't. Yeah, Dad. JJ was just being nosy and told the first person who would listen. Worst of all, he allowed people to think it was Max who got Yvette pregnant. Guess that was his last desperate attempt to break up me and Max, and I'm afraid that it might have worked. What? How did this happen? I'm not sure who spread it, Dad, but no one else would have known if Mom hadn't confronted Mrs. Dorval after I decided to keep the baby. What is Yvette trying to say, Wanda? Vanessa told me that she was in the room when Mom ran into the Dorval estate and ran her mouth after she slapped Mrs. Dorval. What did Isidore speak with you about? He claimed he wanted to know what you were like growing up. That's weird. I doubt he even cares what I was like when I was a kid. I don't know what Isidore is up to, but if you don't give up the power you got at Russo Jewelers, that will bring you nothing but trouble in your life. You don't know what could happen after you press charges, Quinlan. It's worth it. I'm not taking that risk. I'm living my dream, Ben. The last thing I want is to reveal to the entire world what Virgil did to me growing up. If you don't mind me asking, how long did Virgil? Not long after he met my mother, which was when I was 9 years old, and he stopped when I started going into high school. My mom sure wasn't paying attention, and Zeke would have been old enough to notice some things. Do you know why Virgil ended up leaving Zeke and your mother? JJ, I want you to explain yourself to me right now. It's not like I was gossiping, Mom. It's true, Yvette's gonna have a baby. And now people falsely believe that Max is the baby's father. Exactly. JJ, your actions allowed the school to play whisper down the lane, which allowed people to believe a lie. It was not your place to say anything. Now Yvette has to suffer the consequences, and so do you. You hit Shelly in her own house, Wanda? Do you not understand how much trouble you could have gotten yourself into? This isn't the time to be irrational. Can you blame me, Udell? She got involved into something that only involved our family. I was angry. And you blurted out that I was pregnant in front of Vanessa. Baby, I'm sorry. I really do wish I could have handled things differently. You can't, Mom. The damage has been done. Vanessa asked Max if he's the father, and now people are wondering if he got me pregnant. Did Max Russo get you pregnant, Yvette? I'm gonna be fine, Mama. Vivian, you are only 20 years old. Asador is not the only enemy you have to worry about. I ain't gonna let my youth be my weakness. Like you said, I got all the power being CEO. That doesn't make you invincible. I really don't know why Virgil left, and I really don't care. Knowing that he was out of Zeke's life was a relief. The last thing I wanted for Zeke was him believing that it was okay to hurt people weaker than him. Is that why you're so bent on getting justice for Danny Clark? Virgil's not in prison, but whoever hurt Danny could pay for their crimes? Danny didn't survive like I did Ben. I can't let her lose her life in vain. I can't believe it. Believe it. Luckily, you're still walking on a cane. Or else I'd have you ingenue like we did when you were younger. We want your phone, and the first chance you get, you apologize to Yvette. You need to understand that you made things more complicated for the Mitchells. Max didn't get me pregnant, Dad. Then who did? It doesn't matter. The father already heard that I'm pregnant, so he clearly doesn't care to get involved. You didn't have to make things worse than they already are, Wanda. Bye, Mama. My mama tells me that you paid her a visit at Isidore, which means she told you that I was trying to find out how you were like growing up. Why do you want to know? On top of that, why didn't you ask me? You're CEO, Vivian, remember? I didn't think you had any time. What I don't got time for are your schemes. Cause it's gonna backfire on you now that I'm in charge. And try coming after my mama to get to me, you'll live to regret it.